Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be walking you all through the top 4 pairs I have for next week. So make sure like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments. If you like it, let me know in the comments. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments. So I pray that you all enjoy. Enough of me talking. Enjoy the video. So today, you see it. I have a behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. Me and my beautiful soon-to-be wife, we started a YouTube channel, just giving you more of a in-depth outlook on our life. Her going to work, doing what she's doing. Me behind the charts, going to the gym, editing, recording videos, behind the scenes to bring to you all. We posted on there. So if you want to see it, I'm gonna pop that up right here. Starting off, we are with EuroCAD looks very, very good for next week. I'm sure you all can see how we were trending bearish. Price gave us the flip, going from bearish to bullish. And as we are going from bearish to bullish, having this break of structure, and then price turned around and gave us another break of structure. So not only can you see how we were trending bullish, but once price formed that reversal, giving us the break of structure, we then went to go form this lower high. And now we're just waiting for price to form this pullback. And after we form that pullback, tap back into possibly followed by our entry, but we'll just have to see. But we're still waiting for the daily time frame to form some type of retracement. Once that daily time frame can form that retracement and get back towards that recent daily break of structure, I will then drop towards the 4-hour, and on the 4-hour time frame, it looks amazing as long as price stays underneath this recent 4-hour lower high and price can maintain underneath there. We can see price form the pullback not only towards that daily area of interest, but you can see how this is also lined up with the 4-hour break of structure as well. On top of that, we can see this beautiful double top formation that is forming as well. Price formed this first peak, had the push, had another momentum push towards the upside, forming that second peak, again finding rejection towards this minor area of interest, form that rejection. After we form that double top formation, you can see how price then formed that bearish trend, overall giving us a break of structure towards the downside. So the 4-hour not only gave us a recent break of structure, but now we're just looking for that pullback. As long as price stays underneath this 4-hour lower high, we are looking good to see sales towards the downside like so. So EuroCAD definitely looks good. Next we have GBP CAD. This is probably the number one. You can see how we were trending bullish, forming new higher highs and higher lows. Price then had the push towards the downside, breaking past that recent area of interest, getting back below that zone. Once price did that, formed the retracement, found again an area of resistance to where not only was it treated once, but it was treated 2, 3, 4, and now 5 times. A well-respected zone from the daily time frame. Again, you can see how that formed that left head right shoulder. It is not a confirmed head and shoulders until we are able to break out of that neckline like we are doing now. Since we broke out of this neckline, I then want to see the daily time frame form that pullback, tap back into recent broken structure. This will then allow the 4-hour time frame, as you can see clear as day, come back to have the overall retest of the recent break of structure it just shown us, allowing price to pull back towards this daily area of interest, slash this 4-hour area of interest, form the rejection, maintain below this zone, because as you can see, when we are above, it is treated as support. And if I zoom out and look towards the left, when we are below, you can see how price treats it as resistance. So as long as price can get treated as resistance, we will then wait for that shift of structure on the lower time frames, and again ride this trade back down towards the downside. So let's switch this to number 1. Next, we have GBP USD. I want to say I called this out last week or the week before. Hold on, I'm about to look it up in the Discord. Check this out. That's crazy. You can obviously see this right here, right? If I click this, it will take us back to the prediction that we had on December 20th. We can obviously see clear as day that left head, right shoulder. You can see us drawing that out. Broke past that neckline. We was looking for the retracement towards this area of interest. Not only did price give us that retracement, but as you can see, price did not maintain at this area long enough to allow us to find a position, which is okay, right? It's perfectly fine. The market doesn't move when I say it moves, right? It moves on its own. So and as price was heading back down towards the downside, you can see again how price just formed that beautiful break past the neckline, pull back to retest this neckline, and then that continuation, right? So we obviously know that the clean head and shoulder, well, a confirmed head and shoulders will more than likely play out once price gets back into that recent broken neckline area of interest. So GBP USD, we called that out 12/20th, and then now January 2nd, you can see how price finally gave us the break of structure, the continuation break of structure towards the downside based off this move. So based off of that whole entire neckline break, retest, and continuation, it is now setting up another sell possibility. After we form the continuation break of structure, you can see the lower high being here, that recent break of structure. We are waiting for price to form that pullback towards this area of interest. Once that is established, drop down towards the 4-hour time frame. On that 4-hour time frame, you can see again clear as day how we are in sync with the daily time frame. Now just waiting for price to come back to retest recent known support, treat it as resistance, and potentially ride this trade towards the downside towards targets, right? So the first 3 trading pairs we have are all selling opportunities. Next, Euro USD. On Euro USD, you can see clear as day how we were trending in this bearish trend. Price was forming these pivots, gave us the recent break of structure, the continuation towards the downside, the retest of that structure, and then we had the second leg back towards the downside, giving us the next break of structure. Now we're just waiting for the pullback. Once price can tap back into, we will be waiting for that 4-hour time frame to form the pullback towards recent broken structure, as you can see right there. Wait for price to pull back towards this zone, which is then followed by the shift of structure on the lower time frame, such as the 15-minute time frame. You can see clear as day how the 15-minute is bearish, but in order to get back up into this zone, we will have to go and start trending bullish. As we're trending bullish, give us a break of those recent lower highs, get back into here, tap into, present us with another break of structure, possibly get in as price is pulling back, and then continue to ride that trade like we just talked about back towards the downside like so. So that's what we're waiting on Euro USD as well. So Euro USD, GBP USD, Euro CAD, and GBP CAD, all pairs we are interested in trading right now. Just have to be patient, allowing first that daily time frame to establish that pullback, which then will allow the 4-hour to have the retest of recent broken structure, and then overall that beautiful 4-hour zone, which then we will have to wait for the shift of structure on the 15-minute time frame. As you all know, in order for us to have the pullback towards this zone, this 15-minute has to go from bearish to bullish, tap back into this zone, and then go from bullish back bearish in order for us to be interested in taking a trade back down towards the downside. So top 4 pairs for the next upcoming week. Extremely excited about that. Does look very, very promising. So I say it all the time, just gotta sit on our hands, be patient, allow price to develop, and go from there. But until then, we wait. Everything else, I'm gonna go a quick overlook. Starting here, GBP AUD, you can just see how it's just not ready. Prices in la la land. Same thing, la la land. Not interested. It's just sloppy, right? Price is sloppy. I'm not interested. I'm not forcing anything because I don't have to. You don't have to force a trade if you don't see anything that's meeting your rules, and if you don't see your strategy. If you don't see the market presenting you what you want to see, don't trade. You don't have to force a trade. Just simply don't trade. So yeah, all these pairs are just simply ugly. GBP USD does look good, don't get me wrong. You can see the recent break of those lows, but the 4-hour time frame for me to be interested will have to give me a break of these 4-hour higher lows, going from, as you can see, bullish to then bearish, overall getting in sync with the daily time frame, which is already in a bearish trend. And then Euro JPY, the same exact thing. You can see how price is bullish, but on that 4-hour time frame, price is trending bearish, and I'm simply not interested. It's simple as day. So top 4 pairs: GBP CAD, Euro CAD, GBP USD, and Euro USD, all waiting for the daily time frame to establish the pullback. Once that daily time frame establishes the pullback, we will wait for the 4-hour to establish the pullback as well. Once price on the 4-hour time frame shows us signs of rejection, wait for the 15-minute time frame to flip from bullish to bearish, find our entry, and ride this trade towards targets. So looking forward towards next week, but until then, we wait. I'm gonna catch y'all with updates if price gives us some opportunities. Deuces.